Okay, guys, you got the Dragon here with Dragon Works. Welcome back once again. This is going to be my next victim. Some of you that's been following along, you remember that the Gold Wing used to sit there, and I've moved that over. That's on its way out. That's sitting over there by the door, just fine tuning that thing, and then it's going to be gone. But anyway, back on this 2005 big dog chopper. Got a 117 S&S motor, Baker 6-speed. Real nice bike. It's just been sitting for 3 to 4 years, and it just needs kind of going through. Obviously, flush out all the old gas, clean the petcock. I got a carb kit down there with the new tire, and I'm going to yank the carb off, go through the carburetor. I got to get a new battery for it. This one's shot. It's not registering at all, but didn't figure it would after sitting. So once I get to that point, then I can fire this thing up, make sure it's running right, make sure the clutch works and tranny and all that good stuff. And then at that point, I'll move on to replacing the front tire. This tire actually went bad just from sitting. It sat just like that for 3 to 4 years, and it put a bad spot in the tire. But other than that, the tire was in good shape. So yeah, it screwed that tire up. So we're gonna replace that. And then after I do all the mechanical work, do the tire, change all the fluids, then I'm gonna detail it. He's gonna pay me to detail it. Now we're just gonna do basic plus is kind of what I call it. So a basic detail is you just kind of clean up what's there. So, you know, you put some wax on the paint, you clean all the chrome with chrome cleaner, and that's about it. That's a basic. And then, so he wants to go a little extra, and what he wants is he wants me to polish the rims back up. And then, of course, he said, like, the cam cover. I mentioned, you know, that the whole engine was polished originally. The lifter blocks were polished. The engine was, all that kind of stuff, but I think he's going to take care of that. I'll do a quick little shine on these here. I mean, I would like to polish the whole thing because, like I say, all this is polished aluminum, and you all know what I can do with that stuff. I can make it look just like the chrome. But yeah, look at this thing. It's got years of dirt and dust on it, and just really needs a good cleaning. So yeah, I'm going to get it cleaned up. I'll probably end up going overboard because I hate leaving anything half done. And like I say, the triple trees should be polished, and the controls should be polished along with everything else. But he doesn't really want to, you know, pay to do that. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, going to get the rims all shined up on it. Oh, this thing's going to look good. That's kind of why I'm showing it too now. Because when I get done with this thing, you all know what I can do if you've been following along. See, all these controls should be polished back up, you know, but that's expensive. I mean, a bike like this can go up into $1,000 with just the detail, polishing all that aluminum. I don't know if any of you ever polished aluminum before, but you know what I'm talking about. It's nothing but hours. There's no real fast way. I mean, there's ways faster than others, but it basically comes down to your hands are going to sometime rub every piece of aluminum on this bike vigorously many, many times, and that takes a lot of hours. So that's what happens, and that's, like I say, that's why the price can go clean up to $1,000 for a bike like this. But we're nowhere near that. Like I say, he's going to do what I call basic plus. Usually a basic detail, for me, I won't do it any less than $300 because it just takes so long. So we're going to do the basic and then a little bit extra. But anyway, guys, I know this isn't really thrilling, but this is a really cool bike. And I don't know about you, but I like really cool bikes. So I'm just glad to have it in here and get it running and clean it up and get a couple rides on it. and have a good customer. Now he's got some friends of his that have some choppers. One of them, he mentioned one of his friends had an Orange County chopper, and one had a Jesse James West Coast chopper, $100,000 chopper. So that'd be really cool to get hooked up with those guys, and get a little bit of work out of them too. I love this kind of stuff. This is right up my alley. Beautiful machine. All right, guys, I'm not going to ramble on anymore. This is the end of today's work day. I just got finished that gold wing I was talking about, and I got this set up in the space for tomorrow, and I'm going to get working on it. Oh, and I also, like I told you, walk with me real quick. I won't hold you up too much longer. But also, this is his daughter's little four-wheeler, and I got to get that running for him too. So we're going to knock those two out together in the next couple days here, and hopefully get him back on the road. Maybe they can ride around the yard together. All right, guys. Appreciate you following along. Stay tuned, because I can't wait to hear this thing run. How about you? All right, guys. Dragon says, peace out.